What up, YouTube? It's TC Thief again here live. I'm sitting here waiting, looking at the Fortnite launcher, and I am just upset that I have downtime. So I decided to make a video. I don't usually make a video about the patch notes, but in these patch notes, there are some awesome updates. So I just wanted to cover some of the stuff that I think's awesome. Remember, you can always catch me live at twitch.tv/TCThief at 2 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Central European time. Come by. I stream almost every night except on the nights that I don't stream. Say hi to me. And without further ado, here we go. Starting off with number 1, Spurning no longer costs energy. This is going to be an awesome addition to the game. I'm glad they added this. I cannot wait to get inside the game and try this out. But I mean, awesome. For ninjas, this is going to be big. This is going to be huge. I can't explain this enough. The second big one, it's been out there, everybody's been talking about it and just waiting for it, is crafting ingredients stack limit increase from 99 to 200. Now keep in mind that it's not going to automatically stack. You're going to have to drop all of your resources and pick them up to stack them. But this is also big for all those hoarders out there. I know Hennis is just loving life right now. Can't wait to stack them additional resources and go farm some more. But this is awesome. The next couple updates are about the Spring It On quest line. There's a couple additions to the quest line. There's some mini boss fights and so on. I'll let you guys read those. Those didn't really catch my eye. Can't wait to do the Spring It On event. There was an issue with people spending their V-Bucks before they got to the upgrade llama tutorial and not being able to progress their quests unless they bought V-Bucks. So that, I guess they fixed that. That wasn't really a big thing to me. I don't really play Battle Royale, but some of the next things are really awesome. When opening upgrade llamas, you got a deep choice, which means they're going to allow you more of an opportunity to choose between two different things, i.e. range weapon schematic, melee weapon schematic, hero, and so on. Another big thing in reference to the llamas is they doubled the appearance rate of the troll stash llama, which is going to be awesome. Alright, we're gonna now get into all of the evolution material awarded and schematic XP and so on. Now this is going to be huge for the game, and all those guys that have been farming out there evolution mats and survivor XP, these are some really great additions to the game. You can see the first one, it gives examples, drops of rain. And it's going to depend on location. Location where materials introduced is going to be plus 10%. So in Stonewood, it's going to be plus 10%. Plankerton plus 25%. Canny Valley plus 50%. And Twine Peaks is going to be plus 100%. That is, if I'm reading it correctly, that is going to be amazing. It's going to make farming evolution mats a lot easier. Is going to be a lot better for most people out there that are farming evolution mats, that are gated behind evolution mats in progressing the game. So awesome addition to the game from the Epic devs. I guess they're actually hearing our cries out there, and this is going to be awesome. I can't wait to get in there and farm some evolution mats. This next update I find kind of awesome. Missions no longer turn gray. Missions that would previously appeared gray to a player now appear green. Alright, now what this is going to mean is players will no longer encounter a mission that ceases to award XP. And what this means is players that are not of commander level 310, they can go down and help other players in, you know, lower levels, and they're still going to be continually awarded XP. So this increases the motivation or incentive for players to help other players out on lower levels. Now, this is awesome. I think this will really encourage players to help each other out. It says at the lowest rate, players will receive 30% of their normal XP rewards. So going down a level, or some levels, the lowest that you'll receive is 30% of your normal XP rewards. Now, this is, once again, I said awesome, because this is going to encourage people to help, players of a lower level out. Can't wait for this to go live. I'm level 310 commander level, but like I said, this is going to encourage players to help other players out. The next update we have is increase the number of Firecracker tickets received by completing group mission, and you've got the values there. It'll be 240 in Twine Peaks. Now, the people that I play with have pretty much farmed these events and got the Firecracker tickets, but what this means is for future events, they're going to increase these tickets that we've gained, or whatever the event tickets is at the time. Hopefully this stays, and this is the value of the tickets that we get. So I mean, awesome addition. They're kind of a day late and $1 short for the the Spring and On event, but this will be an awesome addition for future events. Then going forward, like I said right there, going forward, events that feature mutant storm mini bosses will alert 1,000 to 240 tickets as well. All right, once again, awesome addition to the game. Can't wait for this to go live. The next update is going to be really big. All right, refocus mini boss mission alert awards, transform key, and high rarity items right there. All right, so greatly increase the chance for transform keys to appear, massively increase the chance for higher rarity items to appear. Example, in Twine Peaks, legendary transform keys have a 15% chance to be chosen as an alert reward, up from 1%. I started playing this game in October during the Halloween event, and since I've played, I think there has been maybe 4 legendary transform keys. So upping this to 15%, I think this is going to be an awesome addition, because the chance to get those legendary transform keys is going to be really big for the players late game. Another source of obtaining legendary transforms and legendary, ranged schematics and trap schematics and so on. So once again, Epic is hearing players' cries, and they're working with the community and giving the community what they want. So this is also going to be an awesome addition. Can't wait for this to go live and try it out. The next one I talk about, reduce the chance for the mini boss mission alerts to choose XP. Now this is so frustrating. I don't know if many people have noticed it. I know I've noticed it. You'll have these mini boss alerts on it, and it'll be for 3,400 survivor XP in Twine Peaks. It's like it creates no motivation to do this mini boss alert on the map at the time, and it just steers you away from it. All right, so the next couple are about the mini boss. All right, remove crafting ingredients from the reward list. This is an awesome also an awesome update. I don't know how many times I've seen a mini boss alert for 99 bolts or 99 rough ore or 99 planks. It's kind of insulting that this was originally on the list. You're like, well, I mean, me and my group would troll each other and be like, hey, you guys want to do this mini boss reward for 99 planks? I mean, it's a troll right there, bro. And then remove various items that were too low of rarity for the area. Example, no rare survivors in Twine Peaks. I mean, like I said before, this I mean, it's a troll. Like, there's no reason there should be a rare survivor in the highest area in the game. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm glad they're raking through some of these updates and removing some of the stuff that just does not make sense. All right, the next one that's going to be really big out there, Canny Valley and Twine Peaks mission reward boost. All right, Survivor, Hero, and Schematic XP. All right, at the beginning of Canny Valley, it's going to be an 8.4% increase with difficulty to maximum of 25% increase. All right, Twine Peaks, it's going to start at 25%, and now my Razer Synapse is going off. It's going to start at 25% increase, and then it's going to increase with the difficulty to 39%. So those missions out there where you increase the difficulty, it could be upwards of almost 40% XP gained when you increase the difficulty. Now, this is awesome. I cannot wait for this to go live. All right, those missions where you get like a triple atlas and you're getting triple, or you're getting survivor XP as a reward, just think about getting 40% increased survivor XP just by increasing the difficulty. This is once again an awesome addition. I cannot wait for this to go live. Nothing but good things to say about the devs on some of these updates, man. Cannot wait. All right, you can see right here in bug fixes, all right, fixed an issue with the wall launcher trap not triggering when a tier 3 wooden floor was placed next to it. Now that's big. I know Gumby made a video about this, and I'm glad that they're fixing this right here. The next one fixes spelling error with the creature features on quest description. I don't even know what that is. Don't really care about the devs' shitty spelling. Survivor on top of the vehicles is invulnerable once again until the vehicle is destroyed. Don't know about that. Don't care. Fix gate missions, awarding the participation badge twice in one mission failure. Yeah, I don't know anything about most of these bug fixes. Don't really care, except this one I have highlighted right here. I don't really like it when traps experience bugs, and I'm glad they're showing some love to this. And Gumby needs to keep posting videos about bugs with traps, because it seems every time you post a video about something, it gets fixed in the next patch. So kudos to Gumby for that video. Now moving on to weapons and items. This first one right here looks very, very interesting, and I can't wait. Remote explosives have been added. Go and blow something up remotely. Use fire to place an explosive. Alt fire to detonate all the ones you have placed. They can blow up structures aside from the ones your team has built, in addition to enemies. Note, they cannot hurt objectives. They can also detonate when they take damage from weapons. These are found in the world and not to persist past the end of the mission. Now, this seems like a cool and interesting concept. I do have one problem with this. This is bound by people who only go out and loot stuff in the world looking for, you know, explosives, and they have the I don't know what it was called, but the little bomb that blew you up. This is the same thing. I never encountered this bomb because I'm at a point where I'm at the end of Twine Peaks and I really don't loot chests or try to find, you know, chests in the real world. So I wish there was a way that you can craft stuff like this for, you know, if you could find resources in the real world and you know, craft this item and bring it in with you and keep a, you know, a certain amount on you at a time. But I mean, I guess they're going with you have to loot it out of the real world, but this seems like it's going to be interesting, and we'll see how it works. But I mean, interesting addition. Like I said, we'll see how it works. Now the next weapons and items update I want to go over, I think that it's really, really cool because some of the stupid rolls that I got on my weapons are literally tilting, man. It really tilts me to see a siege breaker with an element that has 3 damage versus slowed and snared and stunned and knocked back on it. So this next update right here reduced the chance of the following weapons perks being rolled to about 30% of what it was before. Now the damage versus affliction kind of sucks, because if you get affliction on it, on your weapon, and they're reducing that chance of rolling a damage versus affliction, that kind of sucks. But the next couple ones, I will take it because it's worth it to reduce the next 3 if they reduce the top one as well. Now, damage versus slowed and snared, and damage versus stun, knockback, and staggered. All right, you don't know how many weapons that I have on, that I have with these perks on them. I think if a weapon rolls this, a weapon rolls a damage versus slowed and snared, the weapon should slow and snare the target. These rolls are completely pointless if the weapon doesn't have a snare on it, or doesn't have a stun or knockback on it. So these are essentially wasted rolls, and them reducing this is going to be good for, you know, people who are trying to get good weapons. All right, like I said, I have a few, you know, really good weapons that I'm using right now that have a I think my Haywire Storm has a damage versus slowed and snared on it that I would roll off of it if I could, but reducing the chance right here is going to be awesome. Some bug fixes in the weapons and items. This next one's a pretty big one. I know in my Storm Shield I've been experiencing some floating ceiling electrical traps, so they added a potential fix for the issue with floating ceiling electrical traps. So I guess a potential fix means they might have fixed it, but they might not have, so just keep an eye out. The trap will be slightly lower than the surface of the ceiling it is placed on. The camera will again collide with the trap. Yeah, I mean, I love it when my doctor says he potentially fixed something in my back after I've broken it. I mean, that's a meme right there, so we'll just see how that goes. Now, heroes. Rabbit Raider Jonesy, legendary reskin of the Soldier's Raider class or subclass has been added. So Raider, would that happen to be the Shotgun Raider? If that is, I can't wait to get this Shotgun Raider. I've been waiting. I've been piling up shotguns for so long in waiting for another Raider so I can play my Shotgun Soldier, because I have my Shotgun Soldier, but it doesn't really make sense to play a Shotgun Soldier without another Shotgun Soldier. So hopefully this is the Raider that we're talking about. I can't wait to see this. All right, Miss Bunny Penny, a legendary skin of Constructor's Plasma Specialist subclass, can be acquired by completing the Spring It On questline. Plasma Specialist. I'm thinking that's Plasma Specialist is the best in slot for urban assaults out there. That's not Special Forces for all you stun grenade fanboys out there. So I guess this puts a Plasma Specialist there for easily obtainable for people who are trying to run a best in slot DPS setup on an urban assault. Hopefully it is. We'll see when it gets on it. The next one is going to be Mantis Leap. Energy cost has been reduced from 50 to 20. Oh my god, this is going to be awesome. I don't know how many times I am on my ninja and I double jump by accident and I don't have the energy to Dragon Slash. So hopefully this is going to be all ninjas across the board. This is going to be a really cool addition from 50 to 20. That's pretty big. Can't wait. As a part of removing the energy requirement to sprint, we have removed the phasic energy perk. Outlanders with phasic energy have had that perk replaced with different phase shift perk. I'll have to get on it and see it. Phase Scout Jess level 12 perk. Oh, so it's a Phase Scout perk. I don't have a Phase Scout. I want a Phase Scout so I can move 20% faster on my ninja when I Dragon Slash and Shadow Stance. So we'll have to see. Phase Shield, Phase Shift forces shield to regenerate for 4 seconds. Your shield will regenerate even if you continue to take damage, but it will regenerate 20% of the regular rate. I know this perk is on a ranger. We'll have to get on my ranger and see how this is going to affect it. Oh, so okay, I get it. So since they removed the sprinting costs, Phase Scout just gets phase shield, gets the Ranger phase shield instead of phasic energy. All right, I see. Okay, yeah, it takes me a while, man. I jump out of planes, hit my head, so I had to check that out. Shamrock Outlander's level 15 perk phase. So same thing with the Shamrock Outlander. I don't know who is playing a freaking reclaimer right now because they're so shitty. All right, more phase runner, more sprinting abilities added to combat removing the sprint costs for Outlanders, so we'll have to check that out. Oh, and the next one, here's an awesome one. Hat and backpack are now added to the Shamrock Reclaimer. Hat is added at star level 2, backpack is added at star level 3. Once again, I don't know who in this game is playing a Shamrock Reclaimer or Reclaimer in general besides the mayor of Gumby Town, Gumby himself, and typically he just plays it for memes, so maybe they should worry about making this class actually good instead of making it actually wear hats and backpacks. I mean, work on the Reclaimer ability a little bit and make it not be kills from kill shot, make it be kills in general. I mean, hello. Alright, fixed a crash when viewing 5-star epic and legendary versions of the following heroes. I've got crashes in this game that are not limited to viewing heroes. They need to get with the program and fix the 100 other freezes and crashes out there that are connected to this game. Moving down to UI, fixed a crash that could occur when adding friends after a match. Well, this is good. It looks like I spoke too soon, fam. All right, we're fixing crash issues, taking steps in the right direction. Not leaps, but steps. All right, anytime they fixed an issue with crashing, it's awesome. Fix an issue that caused hero stats and all the stats page to appear as 0. Yeah, this always drove me crazy when seeing this, so glad they're showing that some love. Improved controller navigation for the skill description. Who the fuck uses a controller in this game? Gumby. Corrected an issue which could cause a rarity color displayed in the 15% drop damage purse to be gold instead of blue. Alright, don't know what that is. Have to get read up on that. Removed more action from backpack storage screens. This option wasn't available on gamepad and hasn't been designed for these screens. Don't know what that is. Fixed some cases where the stackable items might not be added to the largest available partial stack. Yeah, that right there drove me crazy. I would always stack stuff in my storm shield and I'd have little mini stacks of metal instead of having, you know, 600 metal. I'd have 3 stacks of 200 and I'd have to pull it all out and put it all back. So cool, kudos. And change the Dragon's Might firing animations. Don't use the Dragon's Might, don't really care. And then audio, added new UI sounds to the collection book, storage locker, and skill tree purchases. Good, can't wait. Love the audio in this game. The taker sound is amazing. For an example, just look down in the description and I'll post how awful the sounds are in this game. I have this most of the sounds muted. So, but overall, some really good additions in this patch. I can't wait for it to go live. I'm literally sitting here at the home screen waiting, but I think Epic is taking steps in the right direction. But anyways, that's all. I know I don't usually go over patches, but I'm sitting here bored and I thought I'd go over some of the patch notes with you guys. But anyways, once again, hey, TC Thief coming at you live and uncut. Go ahead and smash that sub button, fam.